I'm Greg Frew, Sports Chef Guru, and welcome to my show, everybody. Another big day in the NFL. Again, of course, we love the NFL. It's one of our sport we've actually learned how to handicap and win at first. Welcome to my show, everybody. I'm a professional sports handicapper. I've been helping people make sustained profits in sports wagering for over 2 decades. I want to welcome you to my show. I'm also a nutrition consultant. This is our 41st episode we're shooting and sharing with my viewers the benefits of supplements, good ingredients, healthy organic ingredients. I'll share a little bit of breakfast recipe with you guys today. And also picks. I've been investing in sports wagering for over 2 decades, been helping people for close to that. So been in the business a very long time and decided I got sick last year. For your new viewers, thank you for your support. For you guys who've been with me, thank you for your support. I got sick a year ago, basically, and my journey took me eventually to a nutrition coach. And they helped restore my health. And the doctors could not do anything for me. They told me that. They all looked at me and said that. And so I had to make some brave decisions that were life and death decisions, and they're scary. You don't know what to do. But again, I had a some background in food knowledge, and when I found out Natural Grocer had a nutritionist for free coach, I jumped on that. And it changed my life, and so much that I decided to start this show. And again, I release my plays. I only release plays I bet on. My viewers, we're getting healthy and wealthy. It's up and down, right? Everyone knows that, but we always get our wins in the end. And yesterday was a little bumpy. The NFL split. It was a tough decision, Minnesota to the 49ers, but we went with Minnesota with the points, as I shared yesterday. Tennessee with a very impressive win. Again, on the road, you got to tip your hat off to them. Very impressive job. We had them last week as well. So we split in the playoffs 1-1. The hockey split, but we had a very good plus with Columbus. So that ended up making should have made money on that. No, not quite. 1-1, but close. Yeah. So hockey, right? Pretty close. Yeah. And so, hockey's holding its own like I predicted it would. College basketball went 0-2. And so I have another prediction that's going to turn around for us. And that's the next to turn. And we'll have more plays coming up too, volume-wise. It's going to get busy in college. Not today. Today I'm not releasing anything, but I do have a couple NFL games I want to go over and 2 hockey games and talk a little bit about breakfast and then get ready for the game. Again, the Viking game was around the number. You could see, though, that the Niners just had the energy. They ran the ball most of the time as the game, progressed, wearing the Vikings down. That's that week. But, look, the Titans won outright. So, 7 points, we had a shot. And they just couldn't match the intensity level, the talent level, and the strategy level of the 49ers. And I did predict the Niners. I did think that the Ravens were going to win, but we did take the Titans on the spread, and did have the Niners did win. We lost the Niners money line parlay with the Oklahoma City, and that we thought we'd win that as a backup. Again, we didn't bet the Ravens money line for a couple reasons. Mainly, it was too high. There's just no value. And plus that situation, you knew the Titans were feeling pretty good, and you knew that they were capable of beating this team. And I think the way I looked at the games, I felt the 49ers were the better team to win the game, and that's why we did release that. Unfortunately, Oklahoma City did not get there on their side of things, even though I know James didn't play. Do you know if both did?
Neither played.
Neither. Thanks, Mark. What we're going to do again is we're going to come right back with the road teams again. We're going to take the Texans, take the +10 again. These teams kind of mirror each other the way they play. Last time they met, it was earlier in the year. The Texans beat them in Kansas City. Mahomes was not at his best at that game, and that's why the point spread's the way it is. Plus, they feel it's a revenge. It's obviously a revenge game to the Chiefs, and we understand that. But we also feel, again, driving home that point spread differential. We're talking about it opened 8. It's gone up to 10. We don't see any reason that would get us off the game for the move up. And again, I don't think any reasons to add to it, but I really would prefer to get 10 points. Who wouldn't? Than 8, right? Even though 8's a good number, you have some protection with the 2-point conversion. So again, we feel these numbers are the value are getting overvalued. These home teams are being overvalued right now, and we're going to keep taking the points. So we're going to start with that game. The Texans we had obviously last week on the money line against Buffalo. Solid win for them. I knew they could handle that team, and they did. They obviously were down. It did not look good early, but they came back and they got it done, and Watson was a big part of that. And again, he's worth a touchdown. He's, as everyone knows, very talented player and very special. Him and Mahomes, both special players to watch. I think Mahomes is the best quarterback, factoring everything in of any of the quarterbacks. I felt that way since last year. And, he's favored. Obviously, we have some room there for the Chiefs to win and for us to get our money today. So we're going to take the Texans early, and then in the late game, I want to share with you, as you guys know, especially you guys have been with me early, Seattle. We have not lost a game with Seattle on the road all year, and we hope that continues today. We're going to take the points in that game as well. They're getting 4.5. The conditions are pretty bad, but the Seattle's used to playing in rough conditions. They're not as brisk and cold, but they are used to playing in conditions that are difficult, and so they can handle this. And it's like I told a good buddy of mine today. We were on the phone, and I told him. He's in town. I said, I hope to see you later, DR. I said, I haven't lost a game with this team all year on the road. So for me, it's a no-brainer who I'm taking. And I feel very confident about it, just like I have the other games I bet them. And we have some room there. They may not win. It is their coach's first year in the playoffs. So we have an experience level there. I think we're going to stay with that theme as well in this spot. And so we're going to stay with Seattle, ride them out. And again, I complimented them last week, I believe. And hey, I don't think I've had a team win every road game for me in one season in the NFL. I don't remember that. It's been quite a while if it's happened. Overall, when I bet them, yes, but not just road. And we have an advantage with them at home, but not. They struggled at home this year. So I had the Niners on a money line parlay against them in the last game of the year that got there. So that tells you I didn't have a lot of confidence in them at home. But I think the Niners are the better team, and they're proving that right now. And they look like the best team in maybe all of football, but that'll be decided later. Anyway, so we're going to take Seattle. We feel good about that. Real quick, I want to share my recipe. I made this dish this morning. This is simply an organic red potato, organic egg, and organic, for me, I just put onion, organic garlic. These are the eggs I buy from Natural Grocer or wherever I go. You know, Walmart has organic eggs now, so I get them from there if I'm there. And I use an organic grass-fed cheese. You can use any flavor you want. I like eggs with cheese. When I make scrambled eggs in the morning, I use some sort of cheese in it. If I don't, I have sour cream, and I usually add that also, which is organic as well. So I add all of those things to my recipe, sauteing a little olive oil to brown the potatoes with some, then add your onion, you layer it. Add your onion, and then want to get the potatoes take the longest to cook. So when I add my ingredients, I add them as far as cooking time. So what takes longest is potatoes, then the onions, garlic being the last. And then as that's searing, I pour my meat in there and get the meat in there, start cooking that with all those ingredients, add the seasoning. I use a good salt. I've shared that with you guys. It's from Utah. There's an underground sea there. They extract it from there. I use a good salt, Himalayan red salt. And I use Mrs. Dash, no sodium, till other options are available. For now, that's what I use sometimes, and I did for this recipe. So I just added some bone broth. As everything was done cooking, I add the bone broth, make sure nothing sticks to the pan, make sure everything's sauteing well, balanced. Put the cheese in, make sure that melts well. And then this is the finished product here. Healthy, clean food, actually very inexpensive. You know, eggs are $5 now, $4 to $5 for a dozen of organic eggs. The potatoes they're like $3 for a bag and that's a good price. And we know an onion is like 80 cents a pound. Can't beat that. A red onion is $1 a pound. So we're talking about cheap ingredients, a healthy meal, tasty meal, good meal to start the day with. And I just threw it together last minute. I would add sour cream to this dish as well, some organic, because nothing goes better than, in my opinion, potatoes than garlic, sour cream. I mean, those cheese, those are the things that are automatic. The good ingredients, notice, and you know, a good garlic fry recipe. If you go to an A's game, those are the best ones I've had. They make the French fries with the garlic oil. Well, just imagine that with cheese and some sour cream, good ingredients, and we used a good antibiotic-free or less ground turkey for this recipe. You can use any type of ground beef though you want. We used ground turkey. Make sure you cook that into these ingredients. And I like my eggs like medium. So, and then it's done, and you got a solid dish with some, you know, mango maybe with that, followed up with a mango. Anyway, I have my supplements here. I take those every day. I've shared that with you guys, the importance of supplements. Why? To treat our chronic issues. You know, so we're here to get healthy and wealthy, and that's what we're doing. You know, it's a day at a time process. It's a long season, but that's why I'm here with you like any coach. We're here with you every day. Try and get better, keep making progress. Subscribe, it's free. Tell your friends to subscribe, it's free. I need more subscriptions, you know, at a much higher rate. We're getting there. I appreciate everyone's support. We're going to keep doing our job. If we keep doing our job, everything will happen when it's supposed to, and it'll be very good for a lot of people, right? That's what I'm here for, to get the whole ball, get this thing started. So you got to start somewhere, and you grow When you're good, word spreads. And you have a standard you have to meet, but I'm used to that. I've been doing this for over 2 decades. I'm used to being disciplined and having a standard. You have to. You can't be successful without it. But you have to know how to do that. And that takes a very long time to learn. But I'm here to help share that with you. And, we're getting positive results. It's like being in the ocean. At times it's choppy, but we come back, we sail forward, right? And let's hopefully this day is representative of sailing forward again. We are due to have a bit of a correction, but college hoops needs to start picking it up. So let's look for that to have a good week. Okay, guys? Anyway, with that being said, one more play in hockey. Red Wings and the Devils. I'm sorry, Red Wings and Coyotes. Coyotes are a puck line dog, so are the Red Wings. We're going to parlay that. And then we're going to bet the Coyotes straight to win the game. They're minus 107, kind of an odd number. We're going to take that game. That's our primary bet today, so we like the Coyotes. But we're going to parlay their puck line with Detroit. Buffalo's on a back-to-back. So we're gonna hopefully, as a dog, which Detroit's one of the worst teams in hockey, if not the worst. But we're gonna try to take advantage of that back-to-back. Maybe at the end of the game, we get a backdoor goal, or perhaps give it up. But this is a team that's vulnerable to lose. So we're gonna put some money on the Red Wings. We're gonna parlay the puck line and put a small bet on the straight Red Wings, but more on Coyotes. Okay, that's how we're playing it today. So those 4 games. So guys, want to recap both road teams today. We have the Texans at Chiefs. Take the 10. That's a good number for this matchup. And they beat them earlier, and I think that number is too high, so we should be able to middle that number. And it'll be definitely fun to watch. Make sure you make a nice organic or eat some organic fruit while you're enjoying it. I've showed you guys, go back to my recipes for avocado dip. That's an organic, clean dip you can have, bean dip. I think I have something on that. So there's some options there. Anyway, watch these games, enjoy them, get ready for tomorrow. I will have a show tomorrow because we have Clemson LSU, so we do have a side on that game. I'll share that along with any other play we have, and it will get busy with college basketball. I'm predicting that's going to start picking up, and it has to, let's face it. But everything goes as it seems, and the way we handicap, when you put everything together, it all in the end equals a profit. That's called wealth. That's how I view wealth. And so that's better than a hell of a lot of people can handle. And I know because I've been doing this a long time, but I'm here to help you. If helping you just bet more on your games that we agree on, great. I don't know. I can only help you from my own strategy, from my own understanding, from my own investment strategies that I've used for a very long time, so 2 decades. And I've gotten better as it's gone. You have to, or you can't do it. And you better get better because everyone else is. So you got to work hard. And working hard means yesterday we don't have a winning day, we have a losing day, and we work our butts off. That's probably most of the price most people don't want to pay. But we understand that's just part of the game. That's just part of the cost of doing business. So hopefully we get bounce back, college basketball picks up. We have some more NFL playoff games, NBA will pick our spots, as well as hockey, and here we go, you guys. Again, come back to my show. I want to give you some good news. This is a dessert I eat almost every day. They have 4 different flavors. They're flax gluten-free muffins, and they're addicting, but I only have one because they're portioned out, so I do have some discipline. I'm going to have to get better, though. I've been gaining. But the TV makes you look bigger, right? So anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. Please spread the word with your friends. Get more subscriptions. I need those up, please. And I'll keep sharing you my strategy and my daily routine to get healthy and wealthy by doing the work. So let's go with those games today. I explained how to bet them. You can even throw a small parlay on the money line, for these Seattle and the Texans, but I'm not. I just put a reasonable play on this game. So I looked at this. Shouldn't go worse than 1-1. They're going to be fun games to watch. And the Seattle's been very good to us. And so, and the Texans helped us last week. So we have some momentum there as well. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Clemson game. Also, we'll probably have some basketball of some sort. Thanks for being with me today. Enjoy the game coming up and enjoy every game today. Let's have a good winning day today. Thank you.